Hi guys, I'm Martikor, and apparently I inspired a huge mod project for The Sims 2. About a year and a half ago, I can't believe it was this long ago, but I made a video about alien baby faces that are very different from human. I was trying to figure out why they are different, what's that about, and I found out that it was simply a matter of face template. I will link this video in the description. I said in that video that there are custom face templates that have custom baby faces as well, but then was told in the comments that's not actually possible to do. So I assumed I got things wrong. But did I? I actually didn't get things wrong, not exactly. It is possible to make custom baby faces. First, Didi made custom templates that included baby faces as well. Also after that video I made. And now, very recently, Meowing Cookie, also known as Hannah Sim, made default replacements for all human baby faces. Actually, not only human, also the ideal plant sim, which is interesting considering that plant sims are never babies. But yeah, those baby faces resemble the actual features, so you can recognize which face features come from which parent, and finally, it's not like all babies look the same. They may look very different from one another. It's insane what modding possibilities we still discover. I remember a few years ago when people would ask me in direct messages like on Instagram or something if there is a story progression mod for The Sims 2, and I was like, nah dude, that's impossible. Meanwhile, Lazy Duchess. That was the first completely mind-blowing thing that happened, and we are still going. We're not stopping. So back to the baby faces, of course I had to test it. It works perfectly for newly created sims. The baby will show the parents' features, excluding sliders, but that's okay. So if you have a sim where you remember what template you used when you created them, you will be able to see which features they took from which parent. If your sim looks very different from that original template, it might get a little bit difficult, I guess, but when it comes to just templates, it works and you can see very different faces on your babies. A big downside of that mod though is that it works like any other mod that changes face templates. It will only work for sims that were created or generated after you put in the mod. So if you have an already existing neighborhood full of sims, all future newborns of those sims will still have the default face. Even their grandkids. Like, there is no way of stopping the default baby face if you don't have any newly created or generated sims in your neighborhood. I checked. And it probably goes without saying that the baby faces will not work on custom face template. You can technically fix your existing sims with the trick of plastic surgery, like you give them plastic surgery and give them the exact same face and then replace the surgery face so that the game recognizes it as genetic face. You can do that also to fix the broken face template. But that would be very difficult to do with customized faces, as you would have to recreate every single slider that you did. So it's definitely a lot easier with townies that just use ready templates. So we can just click on the template and it's done. So this won't work also if you just like place a clean template of a Max's neighborhood, for example. I don't know, like you put in Belladonna Cove into your game after installing the mod. Still, the babies will have default faces. Same for base game townies that are created along with a new custom neighborhood. That are like hidden in the Pleasant View template deeply in game files. They are still already pre-made, so this won't work for them either. So this is really good for people who constantly make new sims, who make new custom neighborhoods that they play in. They have cleared out all the hidden stealth hoods and everything so that no pre-made townies actually exist in any of their neighborhoods. Yeah, so like for people who just play freshly made or freshly generated sims. Will I be using this mod? As long as I am completely blown away by this creation and extremely respectful to the work put into this, I don't think I will. I hardly ever create new sims. I love playing in Max's neighborhoods. I like pre-made sims. I wouldn't want to go through the effort of fixing every single sim I have. I hardly ever create new sims, and my game doesn't generate that many townies really, because I have no townie region and everything, and I have plenty of existing neighborhoods that I just keep on playing, so this mod won't work for a vast majority of my sims anyway. And also, can you imagine giving me a mod like that, the ultimate baby breeder, a person who reloads the labor sometimes 40 times to get the perfect results? Adding baby face features to that, adding knowing at the very minute the sim appears in the world which features they got from which parent, I would go nuts. It's not for me, man. I would stop doing all the necessary things in my life and I would just breed babies 24 hours, 7 days of the week. But the babies are unbearably cute with bigger noses, hooded eyelids, or wide set eyes. I can't. This is one of the best mods ever created for The Sims 2. It could sit in the same row right next to story progression, to me. And story progression is also a mod that I don't use because it would cause too much chaos in my games, and I am a rotational player, so I don't really need that, but and also it would definitely mess up age when it comes to university, because I treat university as frozen time, so it would be so annoying to me. So yeah, 2 most ambitious and best mods that we thought were not possible to make, and I actually don't use them. Yeah, that's just me. But of course, a link will be in the description to the story progression mod too. And yeah, like, we have a variety of things that we can use, a variety of ways to tweak the game however the hell we want, and I love that. Thank you, Meowing Cookie, for taking the time to make this. And you guys enjoy! We have a Discord server, you can share your beautiful babies there. Link in the description as well. And as always, thank you very much for watching, like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye!